we're some things to invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development for today's items only. The investment I'm going to talk today would be Ethereum TKTH. First, just want to say happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope a great week so far. Respect to recording time of 8:12 a.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum currently trading $3,446, up about 1.70% so far. Respect to the consecutive volatile days we've been experiencing so far, it seems like as of today we are normalizing a little bit, but leaning more towards the the bullish sentiment across the spectrum, right? And I've been collecting some news for the last 1.5 hours so far ever since I woke up. It's definitely getting a little chilly in New York. Today's in the 50s in the Fahrenheit perspective, or in the international side of the house, it's like in the low single digits of a Celsius perspective. So it's definitely getting cool, and fall is definitely coming in, and that's why you see me wearing this little sweater knit that you're seeing right now. So with respect to the news front, I've been collecting on the Fox News 2 hours ago, talk about um, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin all higher early on Tuesday morning. And the article is basically talk about what are the catalysts that's driving this right now. But as I read into the article, it isn't really that substantive in talking about any anything related to corporate adoptions or anything like that. It's just basically a name drop talking about the well-known billionaire investor or the Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks owner, Mark Cuban, joined Fox News, or Fox Business specifically, on Monday night, spelling out his views on how not all digital crypto assets are the same. And he's sharing his take on his, frankly, his preferred crypto assets, which are Bitcoin as a dominant one, and secondly, Ethereum, right? So with that affectation, obviously, he's basically promoting using Fox Business News to promote Bitcoin. He believes, and I'm reading this verbatim as a quote, Bitcoin is a great alternative store of value. And he thinks it's better alternative than gold, but not all cryptos are the same. You put Bitcoin in the category of store value, then you move things like Ethereum. So he also mentioned that Ethereum is a really significant network, and because of their smart contracts and their security and their ability to have distribute management, I think you're going to see a lot of unique business applications occur. So, and then he goes on and on and on and on and on. But basically, that's really the high level synopsis of his persuasive verbal essay, if you may, on Fox News, right? So it's something we appreciate, but it's something we know. It's just that with the name drop from Mark Cuban, definitely can drive some volatility or buying pressure in the market, right? And then the next one, this is a relatively substantive one, is coming out from Credit Suisse 7 hours ago. Talk about they are creating an Ethereum-based share in the Swiss sports resorts. So as you know, Credit Suisse is an investment bank based out of the Swiss, and it seems like they are implementing and adopting their tokenization based on Ethereum-based shares in their Swiss sports resorts. In the incoming proposition in the near future. So the next one is talk about a doggy dog world. So the title is really relatively interesting. So Dogecoin leads the major crypto packs above Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu tops list of the top gainer. As you saw from the coin I believe is the doggy Dogecoin, and it surged about 800% recently. And it's mainly driven by, if I took a look at the technicals real quick, it was definitely mainly driven by whales and just media manipulations, and at the same time people FOMOing in at the same time because of just a lot of the hype that's been cultivating directly towards this crypto assets, right? So it's good to know, but it's a little bit too risky and volatile for my taste, to be honest with you. It's something that you are is currently at this moment right now growing without a solidified business fundamental, right? And this is kind of a meme crypto assets on a crypto asset. So is this something that in the business value proposition perspective, or in a sustainability perspective, something that I can put my money in and feel risk managed or well mitigated, if you may, is something that I frankly, um, you know, I probably would be most risk averse on that side of the spectrum. But feel free to check it out. The ticker of this coin is called $DOGE. So feel free to check it out. But definitely, be cautious. And then the next one, this is the last one, talking about, not the last one, just two more. Bitcoin loses steam as institutional investors shift focus to Ethereum. This is something we've heard already, right, from JP Morgan, from their institutional clients, on the newsletter that we have heard recently that their clients are shifting their holdings from equity and also from Bitcoin and other crypto assets as well onto Ethereum. So that's something that we are seeing some of the behavior among the ecosystem at the moment. And then the next one is talk about Bank of America. So they released a news report from their global researcher recently, and I think that's something I actually know, but I don't know if she's still at the bank at the moment. She's the head of global research, but for the equity. But I'm not sure if this is the same person they're referring to. Is that Bank of America? They are very bullish on Bitcoin, but they're also very bullish on Ethereum, DeFi, and NFTs as well. But in the article, they didn't really specify on their price target, but they're just saying that with the global adoptions on a macro perspective, it should subsequently translate into a higher price level going forward. Okay, so and then the next one, there are more news popping up from for some reason. 7 hours ago, Elon Musk thoughts on regulations to 162 million DeFi bugs. So this is something that we've been experiencing now, right, across the spectrum. I know there's a bounty of $50,000 for those that can fix the bug in the coding system, right? It seems like the amount in a quantitative perspective is a lot higher, despite the 50K bounty. I don't know how 50K is going to incentivize anybody to be fixing something like that. If these computer coders are truly, innovative or cunning, if you may, they would have figured out a way to actually, manipulate the infrastructure, the coding system, to actually, benefits from the bug and then subsequently hack and transfer some of those money into their account, right? If you think in a criminal mindset, right? So 50K bounty might be just I don't know, is that the right incentive? I don't really know. But with respect to the bug, it's definitely important because there are people's money being transferred out or transferred into accounts without, with unknown sources. So that's something that's quite, serious, right? With the amount of dollars that we are, currently holding against, right? So that's pretty much it on the news so far. Let's take a look at the technicals now. So with respect to the current level for Ethereum, we are recording as of 8/21, trading at 3,447, up about 1.75% so far. We are currently attempting to go through the 3,475, which is the first level of resistance that you see here coming. And then the next level technically would be the 3,843 or the 3,850. So with the bullish news that we've heard this morning, predominantly from the Credit Suisse one, and then also with Mark Cuban from Fox News last night, the trend is still relatively is bullish, but it's kind of washed out by the RSI because with the 57 out of 70. So I don't think we'll actually have that leg up to reach above to the next level. I think the likelihood of actually hover around this level again, right, bounce between this level 3150 versus 3450, and then oscillate from there to slowly deplete the RSI, and by then you should be crossing back down to deplete the level until we can consolidate and prepare for the next rally as we form another golden cross and as the RSI depletes from there. So Bitcoin, we are bullish because of obviously the Mark Cuban news that we just heard. So we are trying to get to the 50K right now, which we are very close. I would say just about $70 away. So I think that should be the next level. Let's see if 50K. 50K is a flat number, so again, not a real level. The real level that we should technically go to would be the 53, which you see based on the technicals, right? However, we are extremely overbought right now, so I think as we get to the 50K or somewhere around like the 51, 52, we should pop the balloon from there and then sell back down because the MACD is very stretched up. RSI is very overbought right now. So definitely be cautious. Again, 43, 40, 37, 34 are the level of dollar cost average at. Dogecoin, we're crossing down right now, selling off a little bit because of this over drag that we're seeing right now. We tried to get to the 25, which we did. We got to the 25 for like a very brief second and subsequently sell back down. And I think we're still bullish despite the sell-off. This is just normalizing some small investors taking some profit, which is smart for them to do because again the 25 is the real one, and then the next level will technically be 30. So that's a big leap up, right? So risk reward ratio wise, this is was a smart move for people that took profit from here. Right now with the 54, so I will hold off. Maybe we will still be seeing some sell off coming, and the next level we should technically go down to will be the 22. And ideally the 21.5. Cardano, we are still forming a golden cross, so there's still some room to leap up to. So Cardano is a relatively bullish setup right now, and next level will be technically be at $2.38. Solana, we are selling off right now. We are still, I would say right now with the 61 out of 70, so very overbought. We just formed a golden cross. But I think there is a likelihood that we might continue to leap up despite how, overbought we are right now because the golden cross just formed. So I think ideally go to the 198 and then sell back down from here. XRP, we are, basically struggling at the moment. I know we're trying to get to the 110, which we did yesterday, but can we repeat the same momentum again? I don't know. We are at the 54, so it's not like overbought like the other ones, but not the best level either. But we just formed a golden cross, but the golden cross has been formed for quite some time now. So I think the apex was the 110, and we should technically be selling back down now. Again, we're still in this head and shoulder pattern, so still not a good sign. Okay. So with respect to overall market cycle, we are still within the anger depression stage. We're gonna see more oscillations, so be mindful of what's the negative momentum that should be coming, and to stay within the frame of reference for yourself, right? So with respect to Ethereum, let's just zoom in. 3,150, 2,450, right? But if you bought at 4,000, just hold for a long term because that's 3.1 times your money from here based on just what I have here on a preliminary perspective in the next 12 months. But it should technically get a lot higher based on just a lot of research reports and, economists doing studies and, analysis on it, right? So really appreciate you for dropping by on this Tuesday morning or Tuesday night, or depending on where you are. I really appreciate you, and feel free to give me a shout if you have any questions, and stay tuned for us to come up. Take care. Bye.